So finally, the big day has come. The Australian Open Final 2026 is here. It's between Carlos Alcaraz and Novak Djokovic. Of course, Novak Djokovic is a 10-time Australian winner, and Carlos Alcaraz has not won Australian Open up till now. It is so yeah, let's see what happens, who wins today. But yeah, if I talk about both the players' qualifying match, what happened in their particular semi-final match. So yeah, both the players played a five-set semi-final, as you can see here. Zverev and Djokovic. Alcaraz and Djokovic. Alcaraz beated Zverev there in a five-set match. Alcaraz was looking a little bit injured, but yeah, hopefully he's fully fit for the final. And it was a five-set match, a 5 or 23 minutes match between both the players there to decide who will be in the final of the Australian Open 2026. Where if I speak about Novak Djokovic, his match was against Yannick Sinner, and against all the odds, he defeated Yannick Sinner and went into the Australian Open final. Again, it was a five-setter match. First set was won by Yannick Sinner 6-3. At that point, it was looking like, as we expected, the match is going like that only. But then Novak Djokovic came back with his serves, and of course, he break Yannick Sinner's serves too to win that match 6-3, and then 6-4, 6-4, 6-4. He won that game. And of course, for Alcaraz side, he was looking comfortable in this match, but after the little bit injury break, Zverev came back in both the sets, and in the final set, finally Alcaraz won. For Novak Djokovic, quarterfinal and round of 16 was a walkover for him, but yeah, he's in the final and he's chasing his 25th Grand Slam. So yeah, let's see, can Novak Djokovic make reach till 25th Grand Slam, or will Alcaraz complete his career Grand Slam? Let's see. An interesting match, hopefully, between both the players. So yeah, let's see. Usher is commented, Alcaraz will win soon. Oh, he's not giving Djokovic any chance. One thing I can say, that never rule out Novak Djokovic, man. He's a different gravy player, and never rule out Novak Djokovic. I have ruled out him multiple times, but he has always proved me wrong. Like if I speak about Paris Olympics, there he won gold medal against Carlos Alcaraz only. Of course, it was a clay court. It's a hard court. Both the players are in different forms. Age is also different. But yeah, never rule out Novak Djokovic. He defeated Yannick Sinner, and Yannick Sinner was the favorite to win this Australian Open from the start. So yeah, he defeated, and let's see. And both the players are coming on the ground. Almost they are ready. Let's see. Match will begin in 5 minutes. Let's see. Hopefully a five-setter match again. Hopefully a five-setter match again. Let's see. Let's see what happens. I will show you again. Let's see what happens. Final of the Australian Open. As you can see, both the players, Carlos Alcaraz and Novak Djokovic, here is some things about key to the matches. Let's see. For Carlos Alcaraz, it was not a tough draw, but yeah, it was quite easy for him. Walton he faced in the round one of the Australian Open 6-3. Second set went into a tiebreaker 7-2, like 7-6, but in tiebreaker it was 7-2. Then 6-2, where for Novak Djokovic, also the first three rounds were quite easy, 3-6, 6-2, 6-2. Both the players were quite comfortable till round three. It was from round four where the real competition started for Novak Djokovic, but fortunately for him, he got an walkover there. And for Carlos also, he defeated Paul, not that easily, but yeah, he managed to able to defeat him. And of course, against Muziti, quarterfinal, Djokovic was losing 6-4, 6-3, but for him, he was lucky that he got a walkover there, and now he's in the final. So let's see. And for Carlos Alcaraz, he was playing Menor there, and Menor was an home crowd favorite to win this. But he also defeated Menor 7-5, 6-2, 6-1. First set, it was little bit tough for Carlos Alcaraz, but then he came back and showed why he's world number one for now. And of course, then the semi-final, which bring back this Australian Open alive, which made this Australian Open alive. A five-setter match in both the semi-finals. Of course, first match was a record breaker for both for Zverev and Carlos Alcaraz 6-4. First set Carlos won, then 7-6. Then Zverev came back in both the sets 7-6, 7-6 in a tiebreaker. But unfortunately, from he was leading 5-3 in the last set, but then he lost that match. Let's see. And for Yannick Sinner, it for Novak Djokovic, it was Yannick Sinner. Of course, everybody was thinking that no, it's over for Novak Djokovic when he got Yannick Sinner, but surprisingly, he defeated Yannick Sinner, and he is facing now Carlos Alcaraz, as you can see. So yeah, what to expect from both the players here? I feel for Djokovic, it's very important to win his all serve games, because if Carlos Alcaraz managed to break his serve, then it will be very difficult for Novak Djokovic. We all know the Carlos Alcaraz mentality. Djokovic also has same mentality. Both the players never give up. So let's see. For Djokovic, it is a great chance to win his 25th Grand Slam and 11th Australian Open title. But yeah, anything can happen. So let's see. I hope you people like this the stream, share it with others, and yeah, please support us. 92 people have voted. Alcaraz are saying 54% people are saying that Alcaraz will win. 46% people are saying that Djokovic will win. And there is one stat that Djokovic has never lost an Australian final. So it's a big stat for Novak Djokovic. Let's see. For Carlos Alcaraz, it's the first Australian Open final. And both the players are coming on the field now. Both the players are coming on the field now. Match will start in another 5 minutes. So please stay with us, because a big Australian final is coming up between world number one and world number four. For us, we were all thinking that it will be another year where yeah, Carlos Alcaraz and Yannick Sinner will face in the final, and both the players will dominate the Grand Slam. But surprisingly, this year Novak Djokovic upsetted Yannick Sinner, and Zverev was also on the verge of upsetting Carlos Alcaraz. So hopefully, this is the year where see different Grand Slams winner or a different Grand Slam finalist. Let's see what happens at the end. And let's see who wins this Australian Open. Both the players are coming on the ground. Novak Djokovic is looking calm as always, and Carlos Alcaraz is also looking calm. Let's see when match starts, both the players will perform well or not. Main question is on Carlos Alcaraz fitness. Has he recovered from that semi-final? Of course, both the players have played five-set semi-final, but yeah, Carlos Alcaraz was injured. We all know that, and for him to stay fit in this final is very important, because we cannot rule out Djokovic. And for Djokovic, it's important, man, because Djokovic was a player who never got that support from fans. He was always hated by the fans because he was playing in that big three era where Federer was already dominating. Then Nadal came. After that, Djokovic came. So always the support was given to Nadal and Federer. So now the crowd is supporting Djokovic. It is a big thing for him, and yeah, let's see, can he finally pay off the payback to the crowd and show why he's Novak Djokovic, the greatest tennis player of all time, according to me. If you have any debate, you can show it in the comment section. But yeah, anything can happen. Let's see what happens, who wins this match. As you can see, I've discussed the part. Alcaraz will use a lot of drop shots, as it is written here. For Djokovic, it is very important to match Carlos Alcaraz fitness, because Yannick Sinner was not able to handle that Novak Djokovic serve. But for Alcaraz, it's different. He could handle it, and his reach is very, very, very good. We all know that Carlos Alcaraz reach and his stamina is out of this world. We saw it in the last year's Ronald Garros final, where he defeated Yannick Sinner in a five-set match. This year in the semi-final of the Australian Open, so his stamina is on next level. Of course, Novak Djokovic has also played matches like this in his career, but you never know what happens. For Alcaraz, there is one thing I have noticed, that his backhands are not good in this quarterfinal or semi-final of the Australian Open. He had done a lot of errors in his backhand. So for him, it's important to take not to make that mistake today in this big final for him, because he could complete a career Grand Slam. Career Grand Slam is the thing where one player wins all the four Grand Slam major titles of tennis, like Australian Open, French Open, Wimbledon, and US Open. So Alcaraz has won all three. Only Australian Open was left, and it's his first final. So let's see, can you do it this year finally, or will Djokovic win his 11th Grand Slam? Let's see. Let's see. An important match. What happens? Match is about to start. Both the players have come. Now they will just warm up and match will start in another 2 minutes. 95%, 95 people have voted. 56% people are saying that Alcaraz will win. 44% people are saying that Novak Djokovic will win. Let's see who wins it here. I will just refresh it. As you can see, the both the players are warming up for now. Please stay with us for the whole match. It will be surely a great experience for you all, guys. Let's see who wins it. Carlos Alcaraz is of course 22, only 22 years old, and if he wins this career Grand Slam, he will become the youngest player to win the career Grand Slam. For now, of course, his rival Yannick Sinner is the youngest player to win a career Grand Slam. He was 23. After that, Rafael Nadal 24, Roger Federer 24, Novak Djokovic was 25 when he won that career Grand Slam. It was difficult for Novak Djokovic because he was playing in Rafael Nadal era to win that to win that French Open title. It's very difficult. We all know that. And Roger Federer was also lucky, I think, so that he won that French Open because Rafael Nadal was injured. And if I was talking about Rafael Nadal, has also come to watch this final, Australian Open final, a two-time Australian Open winner, of course, three-time finalist too. For him, it's a great match to watch. Let's see. One side he's supporting his rival Novak Djokovic. One side he's supporting his country veteran and potentially his future player like for his country, Carlos Alcaraz. So let's see who wins at the end. Both the players are warming up as I told you. And let's see who wins at the end. I hope you people are liking the live stream and please support us. Tell us in the comments what are your thoughts about the match. Who do you think has an advantage over each other? And yeah, tell me. And one more stat is there that if Novak Djokovic win this match, it will be his 100th Australian Open win. So yeah, let's see what happens. Please guys, I hope you are liking the stream and please subscribe to our channel. It means a lot to us. And six people have already liked the stream. I hope more people are liking it. As of now, 40 people are watching. Please you like and tell us what can we improve, what can we not. And yeah, match is about to start. First, I think Djokovic is serving. So let's see who wins it at the end. Head to head, of course, Djokovic is in a lead 5-4. Djokovic is lead in front of Carlos Alcaraz. So let's see, can Alcaraz make it 5-5? Can Alcaraz make it 5-5? And potentially, maybe not. There are very less chances, but it can be possible if Djokovic wins it here and wins his 25th Grand Slam. He may be called up his Australian Open, like it would be a last Australian Open tournament, and at the US Open he could retire if he wins this Grand Slam. Particularly, I feel that it's difficult, but yeah, there are chances. You never rule out that chances. And let's see what happens next. Some great legends of tennis have come, like Rafael Nadal has come, and other Ricky Ponting of cricket has come, a legend of cricket. Let's see what happens. I hope you people you people interact in the chat too and support us. Let's see what happens. Still 95 people have voted. At least I am expecting 150 votes from all of you. So I hope you people vote and let's see who wins it. And match is about to start. So let's see what happens. Both the players are very happy. For Carlos Alcaraz, it would be a new thing, man. He is watching a player other than Novak Djokovic, Yannick Sinner, who is playing a final with him. So yeah, a great experience for Carlos there. Let's see, and it's a first final between both of them after the 2024 Paris Olympics. Yeah, it's a first final for both of them between each other. Between each other, I'm particularly saying because last year Australian Open final was between Zverev and Yannick Sinner, and both of them are out of semi-final only this time. So yeah, a new finalist from last year. Both of them are. Let's see. Both the players are still warming up. I think so. 1 minute or 2 minutes, and the match will start. Let's see. Let's see what happens here. I hope you like this stream and tell me in the chat what are your thoughts about the match. I will take your thoughts too. 97 people have voted, and yeah, let's see. 56% people are saying that Carlos will win, and 44% people are backing Novak Djokovic that he will win his 25th Grand Slam. I am also backing him. He can win it, man. No doubt. No doubt he can win his 25th Grand Slam. But if he does it, man, it will be one of the greatest history moment in the sports history, not tennis history, because no player has ever achieved this tennis feat. Not Rafael Nadal, not Roger Federer, no any other great players. You so yeah, it will be a great feat for Novak Djokovic and a moment that will be remembered in sports history ever. Surely. So let's see. Are we witnessing? We will witness history for sure because if Carlos Alcaraz will win, he will win his first Australian Open and of course a career Grand Slam and a 25th as I'm saying. Let's see. So in the start, Novak Djokovic is serving. Let's see what happens. Yeah, as you can see. And the first point of the match has been given to Novak Djokovic. There is an unforced error by Carlos Alcaraz on his forehand. So great start to Novak Djokovic there, 15-0 from his side. He's serving now. This is a serve game for Novak Djokovic there. As you can see, 15-0 is the scoreline for now. A serve game there for Novak Djokovic to start off. It was a forehand error there by Carlos Alcaraz. Let's see, let's see. Can Djokovic maintain his flow of that semi-final to beat Carlos, or will Carlos Alcaraz be winner in this match? For Carlos Alcaraz, it's very important to recover from that semi-final because comparatively much more longer rallies were played in between Alcaraz and Zverev in that final than Yannick Sinner and Djokovic. And of course, Alcaraz was injured. But yeah, another point for Novak Djokovic. There's 30-0 is the scoreline now. Another forehand error by Carlos Alcaraz there to lose that point, and 30-0 is the scoreline. Both the players are trying to build rally, but unfortunately for Alcaraz, he has not able to gain that momentum up till now, and he has lost that point 30-0. Oh, and this time a backhand winner from Novak Djokovic. 40-0 is the scoreline. So it's looking like Djokovic will win the first serve game of his in this match, and a great start for Novak Djokovic in the final if he wins this serve game, of course. Let's see what happens. 40 love for now. 40 love. 40 love in favor of Novak Djokovic. Great serves by Novak Djokovic there and a great backhand to finish that shot. Rafael Nadal is also praising him. And by the way, if you all know that Novak Djokovic was very angry after that quarter final, because when journalist asked him that for in first in the starting of your career you were chasing Rafael Nadal and Roger Federer, now you are chasing Alcaraz and Sinner, so it's always like you chasing them. So Djokovic was angry because in between no one was able to chase Djokovic. It was only Djokovic who was winning the Grand Slam, so he was unhappy that Djokovic is not still not getting that recognition because he deserves it, surely. And a point there for Carlos Alcaraz. A great forehand for to finish that off. 40-15 is the scoreline, first point of the match for Carlos. But that's the game for Novak Djokovic. A backhand error by Carlos Alcaraz in the match. I was saying that in the start of the match, I was saying that for Carlos Alcaraz, it's very important to play that backhand properly because in quarterfinal and semi-final also he was not comfortable with his backhand. He lost many points on his backhand and opponents will target him on his backhand. So yeah, as you can see, 1-0 is the scoreline in the start of the first set of this big Australian Open final. Djokovic is leading now. It's a serve game for Carlos Alcaraz. Let's see. Can Djokovic break him in the start of the match or will it be a comfortable first serve game for Carlos Alcaraz? So a big final ahead. Let's see what happens. Tell me your predictions in the poll chat. Please tell me your predictions. What do you think? Who will win this big final? And interact in the chat too. I will take your predictions. Who wins or who wins not. Let's see. And 102 people have voted. Thank you. I am targeting 150 votes. So I hope you will make my dream true. 56% people have voted up till now. Let's see that Alcaraz will win. I hope you are liking the stream too, because it's very important to like it. Gives us some support. And that's the first point for Alcaraz in his serve game of this match. 15 love is the scoreline in favor of Carlos Alcaraz, and ace to start off this match. A great serve by Carlos to start this match, and his first serve landed perfectly. So it will give him a pleasure and a momentum. And psychologically also he has started this match great. Let's see, can he maintain this momentum? And another point for Carlos Alcaraz there. 30 love is the scoreline. 30 love is the scoreline in the second game of this Australian Open final. A backhand error there by Novak Djokovic this time to lose that point, to lose that point. And a great start for Alcaraz in his serve game. Let's see, can he build the momentum and continue the momentum on his in his favor. And a forehand winner from Carlos Alcaraz this time to win this game. 40 love is the scoreline. 40 love is the scoreline in favor of Carlos Alcaraz. Let's see, 40 love is the scoreline. Let's see who wins it. 102 people have voted, as you can see. A great shot by Carlos there. A great shot to finish that point. Of course, 40 love is the scoreline. Let's see. Can Djokovic come back in this game, or will Carlos take this serve game one sided? Oh, and a point for Novak Djokovic there. Finally, he has taken 1 point on Carlos Alcaraz serve. And yeah, it's an forehand winner this time from Novak Djokovic to take that point. Let's see. That was a great forehand by Novak Djokovic, man. It was looking like a prime Novak Djokovic shot on almost on the line that forehand was, and it was Alcaraz had no chance to take that shot. And yeah, a great finish from Carlos there, Novak Djokovic. But unfortunately, he has lost that set because Carlos Alcaraz came with an forehand winner. Now the first set has become 1-1. Both the players have won their first game, first serve game. And yeah, let's see, can who will be the first one to break the serve of their opponent. Let's see who will be the first player to break their opponent's serve. An important match going on. Let's see who will win this Australian Open final. For now, 1-1 is the scoreline. And Djokovic takes the first point of the third game in his service game. A forehand error again by Carlos Alcaraz there. This match, in the start of this match, he is making a lot of forehand errors. This time, not a backhand error by him. Now he's making forehand errors. So yeah, he has to make sure that he doesn't make an error. He should make Djokovic to take that point from him. Let's see. Carlos Alcaraz is looking calm and confident under pressure. Let's see, because all the pressure will be on Carlos because he is the favorite to win this match. Let's see. But another point for Novak Djokovic. Even though Carlos Alcaraz is his favorites, but is the favorite to win this Australian Open, but Djokovic is giving his all. A great forehand from Novak Djokovic to finish that point. A great serve by him and a great forehand to finish that off. Alcaraz had no chance. So Novak Djokovic is putting all the efforts in on his serve to win this game. And 40 love is the scoreline in favor of Novak Djokovic. 40 love is the scoreline in favor of Novak Djokovic to take the second game most probably now. 40 love, let's see. Both the players are serving very well, not giving any other chance to their opponent to break their serve. Let's see. And a backhand winner from Novak Djokovic to take this game. A backhand winner from Novak Djokovic. Great game by both the players. As you can see, 2-1 is the scoreline, 2-1 in favor of Novak Djokovic, but it's a serve game for Carlos Alcaraz now. Let's see. Let's see what happens. 102 people have still voted. I hope you guys are telling me in the poll who is going to win this final. What are your predictions regarding the final? And let's see what happens. For now, 2-1 is the scoreline. And yeah, let's see what happens. For now, both the players are committing a lot of error on their forehands. Like Alcaraz is not able to keep the ball inside, and his powerful forehands are going out of this court. And for Novak Djokovic, he on his serve he has looked comfortable, but on Alcaraz serve he is not able to try that much that he could get a point. So both the players have to try to break each other's serve if they have to be comfortable in this match. Let's see who will able to break each other's serve first. Hopefully, both the players stay fit till the end of the match. That's the most important thing which I can see in this Australian Open, because both the players had a little bit injury scare in the semi final. Hopefully, they both have recovered, because in the final, we want a full fledged match. First serve was fouled by Novak there. Sorry, Alcaraz. A good rally between both the players. Let's see when Alcaraz take the upper hand in the rally. When will Alcaraz try to take the upper hand in the rally? A great forehand by Novak Djokovic there. A great hand forehand by Novak Djokovic there to take that point, and 15 love in favor of Novak Djokovic. Crowd is also now supporting Novak Djokovic. Let's see what happens. Let's see what happens here. Crowd is also now supporting Novak there. A great forehand by Novak Djokovic there, but unfortunately, this time it's 15 all by both the players. A point for Carlos Alcaraz on his forehand now. A great drop shot by Carlos Alcaraz there to take that point. And of course, 15-15 is the scoreline in the second service game of this match. Let's see what happens. 15-15 is the scoreline. And 30-15 is the scoreline now. 30-15 is the scoreline now between Carlos Alcaraz and Novak Djokovic. Again, a first serve was followed by Alcaraz there, but again, this time Novak Djokovic loses the point on his forehand, as you can read here. So let's see. It was almost the ball went inside. Almost it was very close. Almost Novak Djokovic tried to kept inside, but unfortunately he was not successful this time. And 30-15 is the scoreline, still in favor of Carlos Alcaraz in his second serve game. But a point for Novak Djokovic there. A double fault from Carlos Alcaraz and a point for Novak Djokovic. Can he break Alcaraz? Can he break Alcaraz serve here? Can Djokovic break Alcaraz serve here? Let's see. Hopefully, again, a five-set final for all of us. Both the semi-final were a five-setter, but hopefully a final with a five-set. Let's see. 104 people have voted, and still the point percentage is same. Let's see. Let's see what happens. I hope you people are liking the stream and subscribing to our channel, because it takes a lot of effort to do these streams by us. And 40-30 is the scoreline. Djokovic has the break point. Djokovic has the break point in this big final. Can he break Alcaraz serve here? Can Djokovic manage to break Alcaraz serve here? And a very important point for this first set. Let's see. Will Djokovic able to break Alcaraz serve here? A big break point for Djokovic. Let's see what happens. Man, if Djokovic managed to break Alcaraz serve here, it will be very difficult because Djokovic is serving very well. And if Djokovic takes the first set, then this match would be open. This match would be open. Then anybody could win it for sure. Oh, our dues for Djokovic there. He unfortunately lost that point. A great drop shot by Carlos Alcaraz. This, as I was discussing in the start of the match, Carlos Alcaraz will use a lot of drop shot against Novak Djokovic to make him drum, and he is using that. So yeah, great point for Novak there. Let's see. Sorry, Carlos there. Let's see what happens. 105 people have voted, and 55-45 is the scoreline now. But an advantage for Novak Djokovic. Another break point for in this match for Novak Djokovic. Let's see. Could he take the advantage of this break point? Can he manage to take advantage? A great rally between both the players. And for now, Novak Djokovic is on a break point. For advantage for Novak Djokovic there. Another break point. Hashtag break point 2 for Novak. A great shot there to hold Alcaraz serve, but a great forehand by Alcaraz to finish that off. And again, it's a deuce between both the players. Again, 40-40 scoreline now. Let's see who wins this game at the end. But yeah, 40-40 scoreline again. But again, an advantage for Novak Djokovic. So a third break point for Novak Djokovic in this game particularly. Hopefully, this time he is able to take that break point in favor of him. Already this game has been 6 minutes game. So let's see how much more duration this game goes. A wide shot by Alcaraz that he's taking this game casually. He's not putting in effort in this his shots. I feel that. Let's see what happened. Let's see. For advantage for Djokovic now. Advantage for Djokovic. Again a breakpoint. Hashtag third breakpoint for Novak Djokovic in this game. Let's see. Can finally he manage to get this away? Can he finally manage to break Alcaraz serve? Again a great backhand from Novak Djokovic, and he has a chance. Let's see. And a great shot. A great rally between both the players. And Djokovic has managed to break Alcaraz serve. Djokovic has break down Alcaraz serve. Man, man. Novak Djokovic for a reason. Let's see. 3-1 for Novak Djokovic. Can he make it 4-1? Can he make it 4-1? Let's see what happens. For now, 3-1 is the scoreline, and unfortunately, a forehand error there by Novak Djokovic to lose that point. It was a forehand error, and 15 love is the scoreline in favor of Carlos. Novak Djokovic should take an advantage of this, and 15 love is the 15 all is the scoreline again. 15 all is the scoreline. Let's see. Let's see. Can Djokovic able to make it 4-1? Can Djokovic make it able to 4-1? And a good ace by Novak Djokovic there to take that point. 15 all, as I told you. 15 all for Novak Djokovic in his serve game. He has already break in Alcaraz serve one time. If Novak Djokovic wins this tournament, man, I am not. Man. It will be surely one of the greatest achievement by any athlete. 30 love, 13 15, 30 15 is the scoreline now. 30 15. Let's see. And 40-15, it's looking like Djokovic will take this game. And 41, 4-1 is the scoreline now. 4-1 is the scoreline in this set. Djokovic is leading first set against Carlos Alcaraz 4-1. Man, we didn't expected this. No one was expecting this, that Djokovic will dominate like this. But yeah, never say never with Alcaraz. He can come back anytime. We all know that. And yeah, let's see. For Novak Djokovic, it's important now to maintain that serve game for him and not to lose a serve game. Let's see what happens. 4-1 is the score line. 25 Grand Slam titles. What? What, man? It's easy to say that 25, 24 Grand Slam titles are easy, but man, they are not easy. As you can see, continuously backhand errors again by Carlos Alcaraz to lose that point. I was talking in the start about this match where Carlos Alcaraz errors was troubling in his quarterfinal matches and semi-final matches too, and he's troubling that is troubling him in the final too. So let's see what happens. But 4-1 scoreline in the final, and Djokovic is up by 4-1 surprisingly. So yeah, let's see what happens. Can Djokovic take away this first set from Carlos Alcaraz convincingly? Let's see. One side of world number four is player one. Novak Djokovic is of course world number four, and Carlos Alcaraz is world number one. So against the odds, it's Djokovic turn to win. But yeah, for Alcaraz, it should be Alcaraz, man. But yeah, with Novak, anything can happen. And let's see. And again, a point for Novak Djokovic. 15 love. 15 love for Novak Djokovic. A forehand error there by Carlos Alcaraz again. Oh, again a point for Novak Djokovic. Again a forehand error by Carlos Alcaraz. We were not expecting this. We were surely not expecting this. Oh, a point for Carlos Alcaraz there, but man, Novak Djokovic. Novak Djokovic, what a player you are. For now, a 30-15 scoreline between both the players in the serve game of Carlos Alcaraz, and both the players are trying their hardest to take that points. their points. Let's see what happens at the end. But yeah, a 30-15 score line between both the players, and let's see what happens. 8 people have liked the stream. Please, I hope more people will like the stream. Let's see. At least 10 likes. At least 10 likes, guys. Let's see. Oh, a forehand winner there by Carlos Alcaraz. This time it was looking that it will go out, but for Carlos, fortunately, it was inside the court. And yeah, 30-30 is the score line. So good comeback in this game by Carlos Alcaraz. He was 30 love down, and then he has made it 30 all. Let's see, could he manage to win this game particularly, because it's very important to for him to take this game, because if he doesn't win it and Djokovic breaks his serve again, it will be a 5-1 scoreline for Novak Djokovic. But yeah, that's a serve game for Carlos Alcaraz. A good serve by him there, and a 40-30 scoreline. A game point for Carlos Alcaraz. Let's see what happens. A 40-30 scoreline for Carlos Alcaraz there. And that's the game for Carlos Alcaraz. 4-2 is the scoreline now, guys. 4-2 is the scoreline in favor of Novak Djokovic still. But yeah, for Carlos, now it's difficult. For Carlos Alcaraz, it's now honestly difficult. Let's see, but anything can happen. It's sports. We all know that. And yeah, let's see. 106 people have voted in the stream, and thank you for that. But my target is 150, so I hope 150 people will vote. And 55% people are saying that Novak Djokovic will win. Let's see. Let's see. Sorry, Carlos will win. And another point for Carlos there. Sorry, Novak Djokovic. Let's see. 15 love for Novak Djokovic. A forehand error again by Carlos Alcaraz there. In first set, Carlos Alcaraz is not comfortable with his forehand. I don't know why, but yeah, he's losing his points on his forehand. Let's see what happens. And Carlos Alcaraz loses another point on his forehand. As you can see, 1, 2, 30 love is the scoreline in this game. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 7 forehand errors by Carlos Alcaraz in this game, and again a 40 love score line in favor of Novak Djokovic in the seventh game of this match. And if he wins this game, it will be a 5-2 score line in the first set, and he will just need another set, another game to win this set. Let's see. Let's see. Can he make 5-2? And game point for Novak Djokovic. And it's a 5-2 scoreline for Novak Djokovic. He's dominating this final, and he's giving no chance to Carlos Alcaraz. He's not giving any chance of to Carlos to come back in this match. And yeah, let's see. A 5-2 scoreline in favor of 5-2 is the scoreline in the start of the eighth game of the match, and it's a now from now every game for is very important for Carlos Alcaraz if he has to stay in this set. Let's see. Can he come back in this match? Because against Zverev he was able to come back. Let's see, can against Djokovic also is come back after this final. Anyways, Djokovic will be world number 3 and Zverev will be world number 4. So an upgrade for Novak Djokovic in terms of rankings. And for Carlos, if he wins this Grand Slam, then he will be a much ahead in rankings, like ranking points from Yannick Sinner. So yeah, for both the players, it's something to play for. Of course, other than the Grand Slam title, let's see. 1952 is the scoreline. Please tell me in the comment section what are your predictions regarding this match. And 15 love is the scoreline. An ace for Carlos from Carlos Alcaraz to win that point. Let's see. Let's see what happens. 15 love. Oh, a point from another forehand error by Carlos Alcaraz. What has happened to Carlos Alcaraz forehand man? What has happened to Carlos Alcaraz forehand? Let's see. Another point given on his forehand by Carlos. 15 love, 15 love. All right, let's see. 15 all is the scoreline. Let's see who takes this match at who takes this game at the end. Can Novak Djokovic break down Carlos Alcaraz serve again? Can Djokovic break down Carlos serve again? Let's see. And 30-15 is the scoreline in favor of Novak Djokovic. 30-15 is the scoreline in favor of Novak Djokovic. Let's see. A great rally by both the players, but at the end, Novak Djokovic was superior between both the players, and he took that point. And 30-15 is the scoreline in favor of Novak Djokovic. He's on the verge of winning this set by breaking Carlos Alcaraz 2 times and winning his all serve games. Let's see, can he break Carlos Alcaraz successfully and wins this first set of this big Australian Open Final 2026. Let's see what happens finally, but yeah. And 40-15, a break point for Novak Djokovic there. A break point and a set point for Novak Djokovic. A forehand winner there by Novak Djokovic to take this game. Man, what a player Djokovic is. And it's a success for Novak Djokovic. 6-2 in final against Carlos Alcaraz. Are you kidding me? Are you kidding me, man? 6-2 in final against Carlos Alcaraz. Man, it's not easy. I'm telling you, it's not easy. Novak Djokovic, you are surely the greatest of all time. Let's see what's next for Carlos Alcaraz because he has lost this set when Saturday and Djokovic gave not a chance to him. Let's see. A dominating first set by Novak Djokovic there. Can Carlos Alcaraz come back and show why he's world number one? Both important set for Carlos there and an important set for Novak Djokovic. It only took Novak Djokovic 33 minutes to sum up that first set. So yeah, Carlos Alcaraz has to show some fight in this final, or otherwise Novak Djokovic will win it easily. Let's see what happens at the end. Let's see. 62 as you can see. And if I can tell you the stats, it's second set. I will show you a first set. Two aces from Carlos Alcaraz, one set waste from Novak Djokovic, one double fault by Carlos Alcaraz there. And of course, first service game, in service game, Novak Djokovic was much superior than Carlos Alcaraz because Carlos was not able to break Novak Djokovic serve, but Djokovic was able to break Carlos serve two times. And yeah, let's see. Fastest serve was by Carlos Alcaraz of 205 kilometers per hour, but Djokovic was also able to get till 201 kilometers per hour. And yeah, winners, you can see Carlos Alcaraz has managed to get more winners, but on four error, Carlos Alcaraz has done nine in his first set. So he has to keep it in mind and to lessen his errors so that he can be stay in this match. Let's see. Points won was also by of course Novak Djokovic more. Let's see. Total points won 29 by Novak Djokovic, only 15 by Carlos Alcaraz. Only 15 by Carlos Alcaraz. So let's see. Carlos hadn't lose any set up till the semi-final of the Australian Open. Let's see what happens today. And point for Carlos to start there. 15 love. 15 love. Let's see. 30-15 in favor of Novak Djokovic. A forehand error by Novak Djokovic to lose that point, and both the points were easy for Novak Djokovic to get. Let's see. And Rajvansh Agrawal is saying, Djokovic, my man, Djokovic. Yeah, man, he's too crazy. Djokovic is too crazy. Let's see. 30 love for Carlos. Let's see. Let's see. And 40, 30-15 for Novak Djokovic. 30-15 Novak Djokovic. 30-30 for Novak Djokovic now. Again, a backhand error by Carlos Alcaraz there to lose that point. Can Djokovic win this game particularly? First serve game of the second set. Djokovic has already won the first set of the match and now it's 30 love. 30 all is the score line. As you can see, second set the score line is 30-30 and first set was won by Novak Djokovic 6-2. I can't still believe he has dominated the game like this. But yeah, great domination by Novak Djokovic. And another game point for Novak Djokovic there. A game point for Novak Djokovic again on his serve. Let's see. Carlos Alcaraz has not managed to break Djokovic's serve up till now in this match. And Djokovic has managed to break Carlos Alcaraz serve two times already. So let's see. A forehand error again by Carlos Alcaraz there. Again and again he's doing that forehand error to lose this match. And let's see what happens. 40-30 is the score line still. Oh, and a point for Carlos Alcaraz. This time a backhand error by Novak Djokovic. So deuced by both the players. 40-40 is the score line. And let's see. Can Carlos Alcaraz break Novak Djokovic serve for the first time in this match? Can Carlos Alcaraz break Novak Djokovic serve for the first time in the match? A break adduced by both the players there. And now he has a chance to take this game from Djokovic. Carlos is slowly looking confident, but he has still a long way to go for him, honestly. Let's see what happens. For now, deuce 40-40, and of course, Djokovic is serving in his second set first game. Let's see what happens at the end. A great forehand by Novak Djokovic there. Can he shield off this point? And yeah, an advantage for Novak Djokovic. Advantage for Novak Djokovic and a game point two to win this first game of the second set on his service game. And it's difficult and it's getting difficult for Carlos Alcaraz. He's complaining about something, but yeah, a masterclass from Novak Djokovic. Can are we going into a five setter? Maybe are we going in a five setter match today? A drop shot by Djokovic and he has sealed this game off. A great drop shot by Novak Djokovic. Djokovic up till now, Carlos Alcaraz was bringing Djokovic close to net by his drop shots, but now Novak Djokovic has landed it perfectly and a game point for him, and he has won the first game of the second set. He's leading second set by 1-0. Let's see. Can he again break Carlos Alcaraz? So we believe 25th joke Joker. Let's see. Fans are optimism. Fans have optimism about Novak Djokovic. Let's see. He's delivering up till now on his for his fans. Let's see. Can he manage to do this till the end? Can Novak Djokovic manage to do this till the end of the match? Hopefully, a great match of tennis between both the players. And yeah, let's see. Guys, 8 people have still liked. I hope more people will like the stream. We need more likes. It gives us encouragement and support. A great shot by Carlos and Djokovic too, both. But at the end, Carlos Alcaraz take the point and 15 love is the scoreline. A great forehand by Carlos Alcaraz. A great forehand by Carlos there at 30 love is the scoreline. 30 love is the scoreline. Let's see. Carlos Alcaraz is looking more confident in his serve now and than the second first game set. Let's see. Some great forehands by Carlos Alcaraz there to make it 30 love by the way, and a great rally by both the players. For Djokovic, he should make sure that he should not try that much in Carlos' serve. He should put all the efforts in his serve because of his age and his fitness level is different from Carlos Alcaraz. Still, he's able to manage that, but yeah, let's see. A 40 love scoreline for Carlos now to and a game point two. Let's see. Again, a backhand error by Novak Djokovic. And 1-1 is the scoreline in the second game of the second set. Third game is starting and Novak Djokovic will serve in that game. And it was an ace from Carlos Alcaraz to take that point and finish that game. For now, 6-2 was the scoreline in the first set of the big Australian Open men's singles final between Carlos Alcaraz and Novak Djokovic. And 44 minutes have been passed in this match, and Djokovic has won the first set. And second set, it's looking like 1-1, and both the players are serving very well on their serves. Let's see. what happens. And great ace by Carlos there to take that point. But yeah, 107 people have voted, and 54% people are saying that Alcaraz will win, and 46% people are saying that Djokovic will win. Man, now so you people should have faith in Novak Djokovic. But yeah, let's see. A great forehand by Novak Djokovic to take that point. Carlos Alcaraz couldn't manage to reach that ball properly, and a great forehand to finish that point off. Let's see what happens. Oh, and this time ball went out, and 15 all. Now the scoreline is between both the players. A point for Carlos Alcaraz as Djokovic couldn't manage to keep that ball in. Let's see. Let's see what happens. 107 people have voted. At least 110 people should vote. At least 8 people have liked the stream. My like is 10 likes. So like, please like the stream. Let's see what happens. For now, 30-15 is the scoreline in favor of Carlos Alcaraz. A forehand winner again from Carlos to take this game. They take this point particularly. Can he break Novak Djokovic serve? Oh, Djokovic was quite unlucky there. Djokovic was quite unlucky there. He's also shocked what happened there. That ball went somehow past that net, and yeah, that was not a good shot from Alcaraz. But yeah, luck is on his side, and yeah, what could Djokovic do else? He tried to reach that ball, but it was impossible. Let's see, can Alcaraz break Djokovic serve here? Can Alcaraz manage to break Djokovic serve here? Oh, and a break point for no Carlos Alcaraz there. A break point for Carlos Alcaraz, and a forehand error by Novak Djokovic this time. A forehand error by Novak Djokovic to lose that point, and as you can see, 40-15 is the scoreline, and it's looking difficult for Novak Djokovic in this game. Djokovic tried to hit that some few forehands beautifully, but unfortunately that not landed inside the court and landed outside. Let's see what happens. I hope you guys are liking the stream and subscribing to the channel because it takes a lot of efforts, man. I hope more people like the stream. For now, 40-15 is the scoreline in favor of Carlos Alcaraz. He has the break point with himself in this in this game. Let's see, could he break Djokovic serve for the first time in this match? Can Carlos Alcaraz break Djokovic serve for the first time in this match? A fault serve by Novak Djokovic there. A bad point by Novak Djokovic given there to Carlos Alcaraz, and that's the break point for Carlos Alcaraz. He has managed to break Novak Djokovic serve, and 2-1 is the scoreline. 2-1 is the scoreline. It should have been a Djokovic point there, but unfortunately, from Djokovic side, he couldn't manage to keep that ball inside, and that's the point for Carlos. Let's see what happens. I will just drink water. Some. Let's see, guys. What are your predictions? Who would win the second set? Will it be Carlos Alcaraz after this break, or will it be Novak Djokovic who would come back and win this set again and make it 2-0 in the Australian Open final? 2-1 is the score line. Let's see. Can Djokovic break Alcaraz serve this time? Could Djokovic manage to break Carlos serve this time? 15 all is the scoreline in the fourth game of the match. That was a great backhand from Novak Djokovic to take that first point from his side. As you can see, a backhand winner there. And then an ace from Carlos Alcaraz to take that point. Let's see what happens in this big Australian Open final. Novak Djokovic, surely the greatest tennis player of all time. At least for me, so yes. Let's see, let's see. Oh, and a point from a point for Novak Djokovic there. How did Carlos Alcaraz manage to lose that point? I don't know. How did Carlos Alcaraz manage to lose that point? I don't know. And 30-15 is the scoreline. A 30-15 scoreline between both the players now. 54-46 is the pole percentage. And 30 all is the scoreline. 30 all is the scoreline in the serve game of Carlos Alcaraz, the fourth serve game of this set, and second serve game for Carlos Alcaraz, particularly. Let's see. Can Djokovic manage to break it, or will Carlos Alcaraz make his lead 3-1? And it's a break point for Novak Djokovic. Novak Djokovic is not giving up, man. At the age of 38, he is still competing with the best players of this current generation, which is going on. Carlos Alcaraz and Yannick Sinner. So yeah, let's see. 40-40 of dues between both the players now. Novak Djokovic loses the point on his forehand. A forehand error by Novak Djokovic to lose that point, and it's a break point for him. So it would have been important point regarding he has lost already one serve game of this set. Let's see what happens. I hope you people are liking, and yeah, please like it. And Carlos Alcaraz is very happy with himself now, a little bit, because he's coming back in this match. And yeah, let's see what happens. Adios. Let's see. In second set, Djokovic has unforced error has been increased. Only in first set, whole entire set, Djokovic had only done four unforced errors, but in this set already he has done seven unforced errors. So it's important for him to make less unforced error, and Carlos Alcaraz unforced error has reduced from 9 to 2. So yeah, a great thing for Carlos there, but for thing to worry for Novak, and an advantage for Carlos there, an advantage for Carlos, but he has take this game from break point to a serve game to a game point. For Carlos, let's see a forehand error again by Novak Djokovic. 3-1. 3-1. The second set is going on. Of course, Carlos is leading this second set. Let's see what happens. Let's see. An important point for important game. Let's see. A first for fault serve by Novak Djokovic there of this game. Let's see 15 love for Novak Djokovic. A great backhand by Novak Djokovic there. And a great drop shot by him by in the end to finish that off. 15 love is the scoreline. As you can see, a backhand winner there from Novak Djokovic. And it's a very important game from Novak's side because if he loses this game, then it will be a 4-1 scoreline. But if he wins, still he has a chance if he breaks Carlos serve. 3-2 will be the scoreline. And 30 love is the scoreline. Another backhand winner from Novak Djokovic. Another backhand winner from Novak Djokovic there to take this game almost to a game point. Let's see. A great drop shot by Novak Djokovic there. Carlos Alcaraz had no chance to reach to that ball. And yeah, 30 love is still the scoreline. Let's see. And a 40 love scoreline. And this time a backhand error by Carlos there. Let's see. 30 love, 40 love is the scoreline now. 40 love is the scoreline. Can Djokovic seal this game? Can Djokovic seal this match game early? 3-2 is the scoreline. 3-2 is the scoreline. But yeah, a point for Carlos Alcaraz there, and 15-40 is the scoreline now. 15-40, a backhand winner this time from Carlos Alcaraz to take that point. This time it was not an error. This time it was a winner from his side. Let's see. Let's see what happens. And that's the game point. That's the game from Novak Djokovic, a 3-2 scoreline in favor of Carlos Alcaraz still. But yeah, Novak Djokovic has managed to keep this set alive by making it 3-2. Let's see, can he break Carlos' serve this time and make it better for himself? One hundred and eight people have voted, and 54% people are still saying that Alcaraz will win, and 46% people are saying that Djokovic will win. Let's see. Let's see, guys. What happens, because now, for now, 3-2 is the scoreline. 58 minutes have been passed. And yeah, let's see. Hopefully, a five-setter match. For now, it's looking like it will surely go into a four-set minimum. But yeah, maybe a five-set from both the players. A four-hand winner there from Carlos Alcaraz. A four-hand winner there from Carlos Alcaraz. Most probably, it's looking like Carlos will make it 4-2 in favor of himself. Let's see. A four-hand winner from Carlos Alcaraz to take that point, and a forehand winner to, and an ace from Carlos Alcaraz there. This time, Carlos Alcaraz is serving very well, and a 40 love scoreline for him in this game. It's looking like for sure it will be 4-2 scoreline again. Let's see. Let's see what happens. But yeah, it's looking difficult for Novak Djokovic now in this set. Let's see. Vedant Gandhi has sent me an emoji. Let's see. And 4-2 is the scoreline, as you can see in the second set. But yeah, first set was won by Novak Djokovic 6-2. He managed to break Carlos Alcaraz serve during that first set two times. And one is all the set games that make the scoreline 6-2. And for Carlos, it was a very bad first set because he was consecutively making that unforced errors. And in this set, it's another side. It's a different story. Now, Novak Djokovic is continuously making that unforced errors, and Carlos Alcaraz is playing with that accuracy. Let's see which he has been known for. Let's see what happens. 4-2 is the scoreline. 4-2, 4-2. Let's see. Nine people have liked the stream. I hope 10 people will at least like the stream here. Let's see. 15 love is the scoreline now. Carlos Alcaraz had done a backhand error there, and 15 all is the scoreline now. And this time an error by Djokovic there to lose that point, and 15 all is the scoreline. For Novak Djokovic, it's a very important serve game, because if he loses it and Carlos Alcaraz manages to break his serve, then it will probably 6-2. This set will become. Then let's see. In tennis, one of the most important thing is to break opponent's serve, man. Let's see. And for Novak Djokovic, it's getting difficult because of backhand winner there from Carlos Alcaraz to make it 30-15. A backhand winner there from Carlos Alcaraz to make it 30-15. Let's see. A Grand Slam final in the start of the year in which Novak Djokovic and Carlos Alcaraz are playing. What do you more need from this year? Anyways, this year has some great sporting events like Commonwealth Games, Asian Games, and of course FIFA World Cup, and of course tennis Grand Slam. So yeah, a great sporting year ahead. Hopefully, let's see what happens. 40-15 is the scoreline for now. 40-15 is the scoreline. A backhand winner again from Carlos Alcaraz. Rafael Nadal is also appreciating it, but a 30-40 scoreline. Or this time a forehand error by Novak Carlos Alcaraz to lose that point. Both the players are consecutively making that errors and giving the points to each other. Let's see what happened. For now, 40-30 is the scoreline in favor of Carlos Alcaraz in this eighth game of the match and one of the most important games regarding this set. And yeah, Carlos Alcaraz has again managed to break that Djokovic serve at a 5-2 scoreline. It's looking like Carlos will win this set 6-2. For now, it's looking like Carlos Alcaraz will win this set 6-2. Let's see. Let's see. 5-2 is the scoreline still. And I think so. Novak Djokovic now try to come back in the next set. He has now given this set most probably from his side. Let's see what happens. 109 people have voted, and 47% people are saying that Novak Djokovic will win, and 53% people are saying that Sinner Alcaraz will win. Let's see what happens. A 10-time Australian Open champion versus a player who has never won an Australian Open up till now. Let's see who takes the advantage. Hmm. 110 people have voted finally. Thank you guys. 53% people are saying that he will win. Let's see. Let's see. 30-15 is the scoreline and two more points and Carlos Alcaraz will win this set. Let's see what happens. Two more points needed for Carlos Alcaraz to take this game away and a set point for Carlos Alcaraz. A game point and a set point for Carlos Alcaraz there to make this game 6-2. It will be difficult for Novak Djokovic, but yeah, let's see. And a game set for Carlos Alcaraz. So this game is minimum now going into a four-setter, maybe a five-setter match too. Let's see, 6-2, 6-2. Both the players have won their first sets. And if I show you the stats of the second set, man, they are so bad. Honestly, they are so bad. Alcaraz with three aces in this set, and Djokovic unfortunately he couldn't manage to get any aces, no double faults. First serve percentage has drastically dropped for Novak Djokovic, where Alcaraz it's remained almost same, but yeah, Djokovic was around 81% in the first set, and now it has fallen to 58%. That's the main difference in this game. Fastest serve is almost same for both the players, so that's not a worry. Winners, Djokovic has only managed to get a three winners, and where Carlos Alcaraz has managed to get nine winners. So there is the main difference in the second set regard than the first set. Unforced error 11 by Novak Djokovic, where in first whole set he had committed only four unforced errors. In this set he has committed five unforced errors. Let's see. Breakpoint percentage, of course, 67 percentage breakpoint points. Novak Djokovic, zero. Net points also 50-50. Both the players have won. Receiving points, Carlos Alcaraz is much better. Novak Djokovic only won 4 points out of the 21. And total points difference was also a lot, 29-16. So, yeah, as you can see, clearly for this set was dominated by Carlos Alcaraz. And let's see who dominates the third set of this match. And Carlos Alcaraz is complaining about something. Oh, I think the roof is about to get closed. That's why there is some break. Roof is getting closed. Now Carlos Alcaraz is complaining about. Carlos Alcaraz is complaining about roof. It's it's very ironic because all the Australian Open Zverev, Sinner and Carlos Alcaraz got that favor from the chair umpire and the referees match official, but now Carlos is only complaining. So yeah, that's little bit of ironical, but yeah, that's that. 6-2, 6-2. One both the players have managed to get one set on their side. Let's see. That's why a little bit break in the match because the roof is closing. Alcaraz is looking confident now, and for Djokovic, he has gone to washroom or something. I think so. Let's see what happens. 6-2, 6-2 scoreline as you can see. And if I can tell you about, you can see first serve to three aces, first serve percentage, second first serve win percentage. And now I will tell you the first set about Djokovic. 78 to direct 58. That's the percentage Djokovic has dropped, and Alcaraz has increased to 71. So that was the difference in the first set and the second set result. And 93%. And I will show you the second set percentage. 93 was the first set, and directly 50. You can see The difference between first set and second set, that was the difference for Novak Djokovic. Let's see what happens in the third set. What has happened to Novak Djokovic? He has gone out. He has again come inside. No injury scare for Novak there, or yeah, maybe injury scare. No, no injury scare. So yeah, the final will be continue. Let's see. Let's see what happens at the end. But yeah, for now the final is being going to continue. Wait. And yeah, the match is yet again started, and the first point of the third set has been gone to Carlos Alcaraz. 15 love is the scoreline in his favor, and Djokovic is again serving. So a point in Djokovic serve again for Carlos Alcaraz, and 30 love is the scoreline. Now it's looking difficult for Novak Djokovic. I think so. There is an injury scare from him. That's why he's not playing up to his full potential, or just Carlos Alcaraz is too good for him. Let's see. 30-15 guys, a point for Novak Djokovic there. And yeah, let's see how this goes up. Let's see what happens. 30-15 for now is the score line. Alcaraz tried, but he couldn't able to catch that point. Let's see, let's see. 30-15, 30-15. Let's see. And 30-30 is the score line. So Djokovic is not still giving up. Let's see. 100, 1 hour, 18 minutes have been passed in this match. Let's see. एक घंटा नहीं हम नहीं खाना. Oh, and a game point for Novak Djokovic there. One second. Yeah. So here is the commentary and a deuce this time again of serve game deuce for Novak Djokovic. He loses that point on a forehand. And yeah, let's see. Can Alcaraz again break Novak serve there, or will Novak hold on to his serve? Will Novak Djokovic able to hold on to his serve, or will Alcaraz get an upper hand and break it? And advantage for Novak Djokovic there. An advantage on his serve for Novak Djokovic. Let's see. Can he able to take the advantage of it? Can he able to manage to take an advantage over it? Let's see. An advantage, as I told you, for Novak. Let's see what happens. Hmm. And that's the game for Novak Djokovic. That's the game for Novak Djokovic, and forehand error from Carlos Alcaraz. And that was the game for Novak Djokovic. A first game for Novak goes in the favor of Novak Djokovic in the third set. Let's see, can he hold on to this set, or will Alcaraz again take this set away from Novak Djokovic? A great forehand, but unfortunately from Carlos he lost that point. क्यों? One love is the score line. Carlos Alcaraz is serving for now, and 15 love in favor of Carlos Alcaraz in the third set. That was a great rally between both the players and a great shot from Carlos Alcaraz to take that point. And a forehand winner from Carlos Alcaraz this time to again take that point. Some great battle of tennis between both the players there. And yeah, let's see. 30 love. Let's see. Carlos Alcaraz is getting his form back in this match. He lost the first set, but he has won the second set, and now he's looking good in the start of the third set too. Let's see, can he manage to take this set away too from Novak? Let's Let's see, guys. 1-all is the score line after the two games which have happened in the third set. Let's see who can Alcaraz and Djokovic hold on to this. For Djokovic, this serve game is important because if he Alcaraz managed to break his serve down in this game, then it will be very difficult for Novak Djokovic to come back in this set and this match too. Because if this match get into a five setter, then it will be very difficult for Novak Djokovic to take this match. So yeah, let's see. I think one advantage which Novak Djokovic get that he had to not play that fourth round and cover that quarterfinal fully. That why he was able to compete with Yannick Sinner with in that five setter match. And after he didn't got an ample time to recovery from that, so it will be very difficult if this match gets into a five setter. So it's difficult for Novak Djokovic, but yeah, never say never with Djokovic, as I told you. 15 love is the scoreline in the start of the third serve game of Novak Djokovic, particularly second serve game of Novak Djokovic and third game of this set. Let's see a forehand winner there from Novak Djokovic to finish that off. Everybody thought that it was an ace, but unfortunately not. It was not an ace, but yeah, a great forehand from Novak to take that game to take that point. What a shot by Novak Djokovic. Smooth as butter, man. Smooth as butter. Alcaraz had no chance to get to that ball, man. No chance Alcaraz had to get to that ball. Let's see. 30 love is the scoreline in the third game of the third set. Let's see. Second serve game for Novak Djokovic in the third set. Let's see. Some great points scored by him in this game up till now. Some great forehands by him to win this game, and 40 love is the scoreline. 40 love is the scoreline. Let's see. Let's see. Let's see. 110 people have voted. Guys, are you liking to like the stream too? 2-1 is the scoreline as you can see in favor of Novak Djokovic. He has won the third game of the third set too, and both the serve games he have won. He has won in this set. He's serving very well comparatively to the last set in this set particularly. Let's see, can he break down Carlos Alcaraz serve? Can he break down Alcaraz serve here? Is it compulsory too? 2-1, 2-1. 15 love. Oh, in the crowd, some people have wear Novak Djokovic t-shirts like behind their Novak Djokovic pictures. There are forehand for Carlos Alcaraz to start his service game with the winner. Let's see. 15 love is going on. 50 almost 1 hour 28 minutes have been passed in this game. 1 hour is the scoreline in the set way, and third set it is going on to one in favor of Novak Djokovic. But yeah, it's a serve game going on for Carlos Alcaraz, and 15 love he is leading it. So yeah, let's see what happens. I hope you are subscribing, and yeah, let's see. A great point by both the players too. A great point by both the players, man. There is no how that Djokovic also reached to that ball and Carlos Alcaraz also reached that ball. No how they both are playing so good now. Both the players are showing why they reached the final of the Australian Open. But yeah, let's see. Djokovic tried his best to take that point, but it was Carlos Alcaraz's brilliance. Surely it was Carlos Alcaraz, otherwise he would have got that point. And 15 all is the scoreline. Unforced error on forehand by Carlos Alcaraz this time to give away the point to Novak. Let's see. 15 all, as I told you, is the scoreline. A forehand error there by Carlos Alcaraz. He tried to go down the line, but unfortunately the ball went out. And 15 all is the scoreline. Carlos Alcaraz is serving now, and 2-1. He is down in the third set for now, but yeah, of course, a service game, so he could make it a 2 all. Let's see what happens. This set again, Djokovic is looking little bit better comparatively to last set. Let's see, could he pick up his form back again? Oh, a backhand went outside from Novak Djokovic there to lose that point again. And a 30-30. This time again an error on a forehand by Carlos there to lose that point. And yeah, a 30-30 is the scoreline as I told you guys. A forehand error by Carlos Alcaraz. This said, both the players are making comparatively less error. Honestly, I want a good tennis match between both the players. I don't know whoever wins. I don't care honestly, but yeah, I just want a great tennis battle between both the players. A battle to remember for ages, like a final like Rafael Nadal versus Djokovic, a final like Roger Federer versus Novak Djokovic, a final like Yannick Sinner versus Carlos. Like a final like that. Let's see, can it happen or not? A great serve. Oh, 40 a game point for Carlos Alcaraz there on his serve. Let's see, can he get that game point away from him? For now, 2-1 is the score line in favor of Novak Djokovic, but of course, it's a game point. Let's see what happens. It should have been an Djokovic point, but unfortunately, for him, he loses that point. And yeah, 40-30 is the score line in favor of Carlos Alcaraz, and that's the game for Carlos too. 2-2 is the scoreline, and error on forehand by Novak Djokovic to lose that game, and 2-2 is the scoreline for now in the third set, and a serve game for Djokovic incoming. Let's see what happens. Whoever wins the second set, this set will have an advantage over this match, surely. Surely they will have an advantage. and 15 love in favor of Carlos Alcaraz. Rafael Nadal is very happy from him. 15 love, a double fault from Novak Djokovic to start his service game. And for Novak Djokovic, this was the worst possible start for this game, particularly. He couldn't start, he could have not started this game worse than this. Let's see what happens. Let's see. Oh, a 30 love again, a forehand error there by Novak Djokovic on to get the to give away that point to Carlos Alcaraz. Let's see. 115 people have voted and 50-50 is the percentage. 50% people think that Carlos Alcaraz will win and 50% people think that Djokovic will win. Interesting. Let's see whoever's win. Hopefully we see a great tennis battle between both the players. And 30 love in favor of Carlos. There are 30 love scoreline in favor of Carlos Alcaraz. He's on the verge of breaking Novak Djokovic serve in this set. And yeah, let's see. Hopefully for Djokovic, he could possibly come back in this game. That's the only option he has. He should have won this point, man. How he is losing all these points, I don't know. Man, how he is losing all these points. It was kind of very easy point for Novak Djokovic level, but yeah, he's also unhappy with himself. How did he lose that point? He don't know. And finally, a point for Novak Djokovic himself for there, and it's an important point to boost up his confidence again. Uh, Carlos Alcaraz loses a point on his backhand this time, and 15-30 is the scoreline. Still a long way to go for Novak Djokovic in this game, but yeah, still he has a chance in his hand. 15-30 is the scoreline. Let's see what happens. Djokovic needs a 2-3 aces here and there to be in this match. Let's see. Could he able to pull that off? Can he able to pull that off? Let's see. I hope you people are more number of people are voting and liking the stream. And please subscribe to our channel. 30-15 is the scoreline. As I told you, let's see. And 40-15, a break point for Carlos Alcaraz there on Djokovic serve. Let's see, can he break Alcaraz serve here? Can can Carlos Alcaraz manage to break Djokovic serve here? Because if he manages to break Djokovic serve here, then it will be very, very, very difficult for Novak Djokovic to come back in this match. Let's see what happens. 40-30, a break point possibly for Carlos there. A backhand error again by Novak Djokovic to lose that point. And that's a break point for Carlos. That's a break game for Carlos. Again, on forehand error by Novak Djokovic, and 3-2 is the score line. 3-2 is the score line. Now the sixth serve game will start, and let's see. Can Carlos Alcaraz make it 4-2 or will Novak Djokovic break Carlos serve again? Let's see. 3-2 score line in favor of Carlos, of course. Let's see what happens. 3-2, 3-2. Let's go. A great final between both the players is going on, but for Djokovic now he's behind in this final, and let's see what happens. 15 love is the scoreline in favor of Carlos Alcaraz in this serve game. Let's see. Djokovic is of course serving for now, and for sorry, Carlos Alcaraz is serving for now, and it's an important game for Djokovic because if he lost this game, then it will be a 4-2 scoreline in favor of Carlos Alcaraz in this set. Let's see what happens. 15 love is the scoreline in this serve game for Carlos. Let's see, but a point for Novak Djokovic there on a forehand. Let's see. Carlos couldn't land his forehand perfectly, and yeah, a 15 love all scoreline in the sixth game of the third set. Alcaraz serves are man very 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 powerful. Honestly, they are a great serve. And a point for Alcaraz this time, a forehand error by Novak Djokovic, and a point for Carlos there. A 30-15 scoreline between both the players. And as you can see, 3-2 already Carlos is leading, and this is a serve game for Carlos. So if he wins his serve game, then it will be very difficult for Novak Djokovic to come back in this set. So it's very important for him to win this serve to break down Carlos Alcaraz in this serve game. Let's see. And a point for Novak Djokovic. 30-30 is the scoreline. Djokovic is still not quitting. And of course, a double fault from Carlos Alcaraz to give him the equalizer. Let's see. And 40-30, a game point for Carlos Alcaraz again. And 40-30 is the score line. Let's see, can Djokovic take it to the deuce? Can Djokovic take it to deuce? A forehand winner from Carlos Alcaraz. A forehand winner there from Carlos Alcaraz. Unfortunately, in this game, Djokovic is not able to build up that rally points. That no, he is not able to build up that rally which he is famous for. And at the end, Djokovic only wins that rally. So unfortunately for him, he is not able to make that rally points. But yeah, let's see what happens. Let's see. Let's see. Let's see. And that's a game point for Carlos Alcaraz. 4-2 is the scoreline in the third set, and it's looking like Carlos Alcaraz will take this set. But for now, it's a Djokovic service game, and he is leading 15 love. Djokovic is leading in his serve game 15 love. Let's see. Let's see what happens. Let's see what happens. 15 love is the score. 15 all is the score line now. 15 all is the score line. 15 all is the scoreline now. 15 all is the scoreline. 30-15. 30-15 in favor of Novak Djokovic. This a forehand winner from Novak Djokovic there to seal that game, to seal that point particularly. Let's see what happens. 30-15 is the scoreline as you can see. ये एक ले लो एक टैबलेट and a game point for Novak Djokovic there. 1 hour 45 minutes has been passed. It's looking like most probably it's a 4-3 and a great point from Novak there. Let's see. He has to break Carlos Alcaraz serve in this game if he has to stay in this set. Let's see. For Novak Djokovic, it's most important now to break Carlos Alcaraz serve, or other than that, it will be very difficult for him to come back in this game. Let's see. Let's see. 4-3 is the scoreline as you can see. After the third set, eighth game has almost been finished. 15 love for Carlos there. 30 love, 30 love. It's looking like it will be a potentially a 5-3 at the end of this game. Let's see. It's looking like it will be a potentially a 5-3. Let's see. Mm, 30-15, 30-15. Djokovic gets a point back there. Djokovic gets a point back there. Let's see. Oh, a 40-15, a backhand error there by Carlos. Sorry, Novak Djokovic to lose that point. 40-15. Djokovic has managed to hold on to that game point, and 40-30 is the score line. 40-30, 40-30. Let's see. 40-30 is the score line. Can Djokovic break a Carlos serve here? Can Djokovic manage to break Carlos Alcaraz serve here? Let's see. No, unfortunately from his side, 5-3 is the scoreline, and Djokovic was not able to break Carlos Alcaraz serve. So now it's a do or die game for. Let's see. Seven people are watching us. What are your thoughts? Can Djokovic break Carlos Alcaraz serve and get back into this match? For now, 50-50% are the people vote. What they think about that? Can Djokovic will win or will Carlos will win? 119 votes. And 15 love is the score line in favor of Novak Djokovic. 15 love is the score line. Let's see. 10 people are watching us. Let's see. Let's see what happens. 15 love is the score line. Can Alcaraz manage to break Djokovic? So a double fault from Djokovic. The worst which can happen to Djokovic is now a double fault. And a 30 love, another unforced error by Novak Djokovic. Another unforced error by Novak Djokovic on his forehand. A 30 love scoreline between both the players. And if Djokovic loses this game, of course, it will be a 6-3 scoreline, and 2-1 Alcaraz will be up in this final. And then Alcaraz will be surely up in this finals. Let's see. And for Till it's looking almost over for Novak Djokovic in this game. It's almost over for Novak Djokovic. A break point for Carlos Alcaraz there, and a set point potentially for Carlos Alcaraz. Let's see. Let's see what happens. Can Djokovic shield? Can Alcaraz shield off his set? Can Alcaraz shield off this set? Let's see. And a 15-14, and this time a forehand winner to hold off Alcaraz winner and break Alcaraz. So let's see. And beforehand winner there from Djokovic to make it 14-15, 40-15. Let's see. Can Djokovic come back in this game? Can Djokovic come back in this game? An interesting one. Let's see. Let's find out. Guys, I hope you are liking the stream and subscribing to our channel. Let's see what happens for now. 40-15 is the scoreline. Let's see. A great forehand by Djokovic there to get that point. He had given no chance to Carlos there to take that point. Let's see. And 30-40 is the scoreline. Another Carlos forehand error there by Carlos Alcaraz. Let's see. Let's see. लाइव के बीच में एक और स्ट्रीम बैक होना पड़ेगा. अकाउंट, हाँ अकाउंट इसका है. And a deuce. Djokovic has somehow managed to come back in this game. But yeah, at the end, advantage for Carlos there because the backhand winner there from Carlos Alcaraz to take that point. And yeah, advantage for Alcaraz. Let's see. But another deuce by Djokovic and error by Alcaraz on the forehand. And let's see. Let's see. Can Djokovic hold on to the Alcaraz serve? Can Djokovic manage to hold on? It's important for Djokovic to hold on here because otherwise he will lose this set. Let's see what happens. 40-40 is the scoreline for now. He has managed to hold brilliantly up till now. Let's see. Can he get this? After the first set, it was looking like Djokovic will give a fight to Alcaraz, but for now, that fight, literal fight, is missing from him. It's looking like an injury scare or he is tired, but yeah, let's see. He has not potentially recovered from that semi-final. Let's see. And that's an advantage for Djokovic now. And forehand header again by Alcaraz there, and that's an advantage for Djokovic. Can he make it 5-4 and then take this to and 13-12 set or 13 game match? Let's see. An advantage for Novak Djokovic. A great forehand by him to finish, get that point, and he's showing why he is Novak Djokovic, the greatest tennis player of all time. Let's see. Advantage for him for now. Let's see. Advantage for Novak Djokovic here. Can he seal off this match? Bo Alcaraz has again made it two deuce. A great rivalry between both the players showing off right now. And a forehand error there by Novak Djokovic to take this game again to a deuce. Let's see. Already this game has gone up to a 8-minute game. Let's see how long it goes. 40-40 is the score line. And advantage for Novak Djokovic again. There is an advantage for Novak Djokovic, and let's see. And again and 40-40. So this game has been not finished up till now. Both the players are trying to best. Alcaraz is trying to restrict it, and Djokovic is trying to. Okay, चेकिंग तो कर ली मैंने, जब आया क्यों नहीं पापा को. Advantage for Carlos Alcaraz, and it's a potential set point for him or two. Let's see. Let's see what happens. A set point for Carlos there. And that's an set for Carlos Alcaraz. That's the set for Carlos Alcaraz. 6-2 is the score line now. Let's see. Let's see what happens. Let's see. Let's see. So yeah, now it's almost over for Novak. Here, let's see still what happens. Let's see. Let's see. Let's see. As you can see now, Carlos Alcaraz is serving 6-3, 6-2.
इसमें डाल रही हो सब्जी
कितनी सी?
तो और कितनी ले जाओगे ज्यादा चाहिए
कितने पराठे हैं?
5
तो ऑफ कोर्स ज्यादा चाहिए 5 पराठों के साथ. So yeah, let's see. 6-3. Mm, for now 15. TP. सौम्या BHATTAD. ए आना तो चाहिए OTP. Yes, 81699. 30-15, 30-15 is the score line. Let's see. Let's see 13-15. If Alcaraz wins this set, of course he will career complete his career Grand Slam, and of course for now Djokovic is behind. Let's see. One 21 people have voted, and yeah, 50-50 still is the vote proceeding. Oh, you bowling pass. And that's a point for Alcaraz. Of course, now Djokovic is serving. Let's see what happens. Five minute and 30-15. It's the score line now. 30-15.